The Note tool provides students with a resource to help them summarize and reflect upon their learning. It's a simple tool in the SeeSaw app that when you choose the Note tool, it just pulls up what looks like a sheet of notebook paper. And the students can then use the keyboard to reflect upon a certain prompt or to summarize what they learned for the day. I find it's a great thing to use for exit tickets. One of the wonderful features of using the Note tool with the iPad is students can summarize and reflect, and they can use emojis to help support their answer. So, for example, I asked my students to summarize the process of homeostasis. And what you'll notice is this student decided to use emojis to represent different things. So, for example, we have a down arrow, a syringe with blood, and a lollipop. So, a decrease in blood sugar causes the pancreas to release glucagon. Similarly, over here we have some snowflakes, meaning when it's cold, the hypothalamus constricts blood vessels and the body shivers. Here we've got this skull and crossbones. Low blood calcium levels, the parathyroid glands degrade bone matrix. Now, I will say for the scientists out there, they kind of miss that the gland is actually producing hormones which stimulate that response, but as it is, the student is showing a really nice understanding of the feedback mechanisms that help the body maintain homeostasis. Here's another example where I asked the students to reflect upon, we can't see atoms, how do we know they exist? So the students started, even though we can't see atoms, we know they exist because of scientist experiments with gold, light rays, and advanced imaging and detecting techniques. I liked how they used a ring when they're thinking about orbitals. They used the sun, thinking about a nucleus, like the sun is the nucleus of our solar system. I find this is very engaging for students. I call them emoji summaries, that they're given a prompt and I want them to write a summary using emojis to help support their answer. As I mentioned, I tend to use this a lot for exit tickets. This would be how I look at exit tickets. I choose the calendar view in SeeSaw. It's over in the upper right-hand corner. Normally you're on feed view, but if you choose the calendar icon and then the day you're interested in, I can very quickly read all the student responses and get an assessment of their level of mastery, which can then guide my instruction for the next day.